One of the key factors in Singapore's success is its efficient and honest government. These factors, along with learning from other countries, contributed to Singapore's success. Once upon a time, in a small nation struggling with poverty, unemployment, and high crime rates, a remarkable transformation took place. It was Singapore in 1965. High income country, now counted among the top 5 richest countries globally. The story begins with ethnic tensions between Singapore's Chinese and Malays, which led to violent clashes. Despite the scarcity of land, the government achieved the impossible. Birth of the Republic of Singapore took place. Singapore's passport is also very powerful, offering free access to 192 destinations. The name Singapore is derived from the Sanskrit words Singapura, translating to the Lion City. It's one of the 4 Asian tigers alongside South Korea, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. In 1948, Singapore held its first elections, leading to constitutional revisions, and by 1958, Lee Kuan was elected as the first prime minister. Dream of joining Malaysia in 1963 turned into a shocking twist, leading to Singapore's separation in 1965 and its emergence as an independent nation. Lee Kuan, founding father of Singapore, the protagonist, prioritized peace with neighboring countries, formed ASEAN Group in 1967 for collaborative regional stability. He also introduced National Service for Defense. He implemented policies to ensure diverse ethnicities lived together, fostering unity and promoted tolerance and understanding at the same time. Lee Kuan performed a miracle by transforming the country from one of the poorest in the world in 1960s to being one of the most advanced today. Firstly, Lee Kuan emphasized growth and made Singapore an attractive destination for investment. He implemented a low and transparent tax regime, clean and efficient bureaucracy, a strong regulatory and legal framework, and a neutral diplomatic policy which ensured Singapore's status as an ally of the US and China. Lee Kuan focused on free trade, attracting a free flow of foreign investment and multinational companies to Singapore. He also maintained a tight grip on domestic finance, preventing the internationalization of the Singapore dollar and limiting the operations of foreign banks. This, coupled with sound financial economic policies, a corruption-free environment, and technological advancement, led to the establishment of Singapore as a regional hub for many multinational firms. Lee's leadership and policies focused on creating an effective public bureaucracy, controlling corruption, investing in education, and attracting the best and brightest citizens. These factors, along with learning from other countries, contributed to Singapore's success. His visionary leadership and strategic policies were instrumental in transforming Singapore from a struggling nation to a global powerhouse. The Cleanliness Campaign, launched in 1968, coupled with urban planning initiatives, transformed Singapore's landscape. Slums were replaced with high-rise buildings. Meticulous attention was given to healthcare and public housing at the same time. The emphasis on public transport over private cars and the development of an efficient and affordable system showcased a commitment to sustainable growth. Singapore's economic strategy focused on attracting foreign investment, creating a business-friendly environment, and eliminating corruption. Lee Kuan's anti-corruption measures included high salaries for the officials and strict penalties for the guilty. He also established an independent agency called CPIB, Corruption Practices Investigation Bureau. With no resources, no population advantage, and a very few industries at a point in history, Singapore transformed from a slum colony to one of the richest nations in the world. India, a vast and diverse nation with a rich history and abundant resources, despite its potential, faces challenges in achieving the same level of economic success as Singapore. What can India learn from Singapore's success? Singapore's economic achievement is based on a sound macroeconomic policy aimed at maintaining a conducive environment for long-term investment. It has a high level of foreign reserves, the strongest sovereign credit rating in Asia due to its healthy financial position and consistent budget surpluses. In contrast, India has a higher unemployment rate and a higher inflation rate. India should focus on creating a conducive environment for long-term investment. Let's talk about the education system. Singapore invests heavily in education. This investment in the best and the brightest citizens has been a key factor in Singapore's success. India, despite spending a higher percentage of its GDP on education, still faces challenges in terms of quality and access to education. India could focus on improving the quality of education and ensuring access for all its citizens. Singapore's urban planning is world class with a focus on creating a livable and sustainable city. This includes massive public, social, and physical infrastructure. This includes focusing on sustainable development and investing in public infrastructure. One of the key factors in Singapore's success is its efficient and honest government. Singapore has been able to effectively control its corruption, which has contributed to economic success of Singapore and also political stability at the same time. In contrast, corruption remains a significant challenge in India. It's high time India should focus on strengthening its institutions and implementing effective anti-corruption measures. Singapore has been friendly to foreign investors, which contributed to its economic success. It has also been able to attract surplus capital for infrastructure development. India, despite being one of the fastest growing major economies, could further improve its attractiveness to foreign investors. This could involve creating more favorable conditions for foreign investment and continuing to improve the business environment. Singapore emerged as a global hub for trade and technology, all while maintaining environmental consciousness. Yet, Lee's legacy isn't marked by its monuments or statues, but by a nation he elevated from obscurity to prosperity. This miraculous journey underscores the importance of visionary leadership, strategic policy, and a commitment to unity and progress. Let's draw an inspiration from Singapore's triumphs and the enduring spirit that turned challenges into opportunities. However, it's important to remember that these lessons should be adapted to India's unique context and needs. After all, every country has its own unique journey to success. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, please let me know. If you want me to make more content like this, please support by subscribing to this channel. Thank you.